Trying to see if I'm live. It's not showing anything. Type something. Oh, hey, Rosie, can you see me? And hear me? Yay, it's working. Okay. Okay, so there's a little delay on my end. Let's see if I can see the chat. Hey, Rosie. All right, so this is actually for Pisces for the month of December, Pisces placements. So that's Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. I went live because I didn't go live on Sunday, so I'm just kind of like, whoever is up right now can join and hang out and chat or whatever. But this way, I still get to go live. Awesome. How you doing, Rosie? What state do you live in? Ooh. All right, so this is Pisces, December 2021. Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Just general reading. And then I'll pull some love at the end. All right, so I'm going to start off with some letters, actually, to see who might resonate with this. So whatever letters pop out might resonate with you, they might not. If they don't, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. But let's see what pops out. I got a new setup also, so let me know if you enjoy it. Okay, I definitely can't see that. Okay. So we have a J so far. Oh. A. So Jack, Jason, AJ, Jasmine, Jackie. So we have an E. For Pisces, please, for the Pisces video. For December, who might this reading resonate for? I might actually start doing these at the end, once we actually get the reading out. And then we got C and L for Clyde. So Clay, Jacqueline, JC, Ariel, Al, Aiden. We got G, P, so it could be Grandpa, and another A. So if any of those letters resonate with you, maybe this reading is for you. No problem. It's okay. I just went live in case anybody wanted to stay. There's no pressure whatsoever. And it's really late for a lot of people. It's only 9 here, so just trying to get them in. Thank you, Rosie. I hope you have a good night. All right. So I'm shuffling all the decks. All right, for Pisces. Let's get some angel guidance for the rest of December. Or the next 30 days. Let's do the next 30 days since we're already halfway through. For Pisces. Purification and peace. Decluttering was the message last week. Decluttering, apologies, forgiveness, kind of not carrying anything that's weighing you down, just letting it go. Playing with your intentions. Ooh, play and intention. So having fun with it. Making sure that you're enjoying life. It's important. Birth and power. Could be getting some new abilities. Realizing some new things about yourself. Very cool, Pisces. Purification, peace, play, intention, and power. While I was meditating, I saw an airplane going through a city with a lot of skyscrapers. So maybe you're going to like New York or somewhere happening, hustle and bustle. Animal also came through. What was the animal? It was an alligator. And what was it? Can't remember. All right, let's see if we can get some many main themes for the rest of December for the Pisces people. Woo! It's a lot. Let's just take the top one. So you get some rest. That could be spirit talking to me because it's late. It's like 9 o'clock. Oh, you know what? I forgot to call them in. I bring in my ancestors, guides, guardians, spirit of the highest vibration, please, to assist me with this reading so I can be a channel of spirit and provide them with whatever is for their best interest as far as clarity, support, confirmation. All right, then we have abundance. So get some rest and abundance. It's almost like a waiting period, like you've done a lot of work. It's the end of the year. Maybe a lot of things are coming to fruition that you've been working on. Then there's envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So the more that you raise your vibration, the more that you work on yourself, the louder you are, in a sense, where people start to notice you, right? People start to notice you. They want some of that. They want a piece of it. And some toxic energies might actually be attracted to it as well in order to break it down, right? So just be wary of that this month, that not everybody is happy for you, but it doesn't mean you have to be protective or, side-eyeing everybody. But if you just hold your ambitions close to your chest, don't tell everybody your next move. You could be worried about how a big move is going to make someone feel if you're making some big moves. All right, what messages do we need for Pisces? Sun, Venus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have why though? So you could be asking yourself a lot of questions as far as why, what is my purpose? Why is this happening? Somebody could be asking you why, like, why are you actually putting all your work into this? You could be like, I'm just trying to get my creativity on, right? As far as the love aspect, you could have somebody that you have a really deep connection with that wants you to reach out, or they're thinking about reaching out to you. On the bottom of the deck, we do have trauma bond or codependent. So understanding why you were together with somebody, why you're missing somebody, what is it? Are you being using your imagination and, seeing through rose-colored glasses, or is this, somebody who really had your back? What was it? Why? Why were you attracted to that person? All right, so we're gonna go into a spread. Put these over here. All right, this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus for the month of December 2021. All right. I'm getting really nervous. Are you nervous about something? I feel like you're about to speak up. Or you have news. You're bringing news to the table for somebody. All right, Pisces, what is going on for you? I need 5 cards, please. Yep, there's that Knight of Swords. The deck's like, more! Spirit, calm down. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Devil in reverse. You might be getting over something, is what I got. Getting over something that's been occupying your mind, occupying your worries. Probably able to speak up about it soon. Coming from a realization point of where you stand in a situation, where you took your role, where you belong. This has been motivating. This has been sparking a bit of creativity, right? With the King of Wands here. I guess I can pick it up so you can see it better. And this is where you're going. with the Knight of Swords. I feel like you've been battling your thoughts regarding something that you kind of were motivated to go for or take a chance on. And I feel like these aren't your thoughts. These are maybe people that are just like, are you sure about this? Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure this is for you? Are you sure you can hack it? But anyway, sorry, I had to clear out the chat. So standing up for yourself and speaking your truth. What's been difficult right now is Four of Wands, so resting. So maybe your mind's going a little bit crazy, not able to get much sleep. Fine. Knock it off. It makes sense. So this is what makes sense for the rest of December or for the next 30 days is, I don't know what's going on with Neptune, but you're very Neptunian, which means that fantasies and illusions play a huge role within your mindset. For the most part, I mean, your whole chart has a lot going on, so I'm not going to like just single anything out about it. But there was a lot of fears and I think it's about surrender. Surrendering to the fear and having mercy upon yourself. But I think there's going to be a lot of clarity gained and you're going to be able to move forward with the ultimate goal. So you're kind of going through a rebalancing, figuring out what is real and what is illusion. Figuring out what is real and what is illusion. Just clarify. All right, let's get a little deeper. You could also be dealing with a King of Wands, so Leo. Spirit, can you clarify the spread, please? But you're going to be moving forward. The ultimate goal is to move forward and to be free. This eagle reminds me of America. So like justice. Maybe you're from America. It also reminds me of protection, like being protected in your battles. There's strength. Strength wants to pop out. All right, so we have King of Wands with the Strength card. So you've been through some battles here. You've been through some battles. This is where you came from. Having to stand up for yourself, maybe having to be on the defense. And then after a while, you're like stuck in your head a little bit and it just kind of became a flow or became a feeling of just habit where you feel like you have to speak from passion before thinking it through. Maybe you have a lot of fire in your chart. So you're going through an ending here, a painful ending. Maybe spending a lot of time on your phone to try to distract yourself from a painful ending, maybe from a Taurus or an Earth sign. Or maybe could have been a loss of income, a loss of employment here, or not really feeling very stable. Or you could be putting more into work, more effort into work at this time, like with your laptop. It's the High Priestess. I feel like you really can't be bothered. Like you're gonna get to a point where it's like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna deal with this painful ending by driving myself into the ground by working on my goals, even though I'm constantly thinking about this situation. All right, Four of Wands. Period for rest and healing. So taking another look at your emotions. With the King of Cups, it's more about how you're expressing yourself emotionally. This is the Scorpio card as well. You could be dealing with the Scorpio. The Sun card in reverse is about loss and sadness. So you need to give yourself, I guess, my best friend tells me this all the time, give yourself some grace, right? You've been through a lot. You had to be strong for a very, very long time, you know, and it takes a lot of growth to get through that. And this could be something that you're going through right now, having to go through a painful ending, knowing that it was going to happen with the High Priestess here. It wasn't a secret, you know. You knew exactly that this was going to end or what was going to happen. And you knew what you had to do if it did. All right, so the moon. So you're going to speak about these fears. Maybe you're going to therapy like me. So you're going to speak out your fears. You're going to figure out what logic is, and you're going to be welcoming those thoughts, welcoming the clarity to come in through logic to help you transform and feel more protected from a place of who am I, who am I, and what am I clearly seeing? What do I want to see? Is it me creating what I want to see out from the environment, or is the environment giving me something to see? I know that sounds really weird, but maybe it resonates for you. You're not sure right now. You just want to get over your anxieties, and I think like you've been working a lot in your home space, making it more comfortable, and thinking about maybe offering putting your emotions into something else, right? It could be a romantic offer coming in. It could be Cancer. Maybe spending more time with your friends. Definitely having some trouble sleep here. Maybe you're having nightmares. The Nine of Swords with the Moon card upright reminds me of nightmares. So that could be what's going on. The ultimate goal and where you're heading right now is the Chariot upright. So having your ego in check, right? So working through your ego, working through your fears, the things that are supposed to protect you that might be on high guard, and it's time to rebalance. So what is protective, right? What is what is that word? Not self-sabotage. Where you're protecting yourself, pretty much. But hopping on your chariot and moving forward, seeing the pros and cons of a situation and being able to aim at your target carefully. So you have a goal in mind, or having something that's taking you away from the situation that you had to be very strong for. You know you're strong, so you're able to deal with this painful ending because you knew it was always a possibility. But you're taking your cup and you're moving forward. Right now you're spending a lot of time at home potentially, or maybe it's good to spend a lot of time at home, reanalyze your emotions, figure out the logic of your fears. Your fears could be driving you to make impulsive decisions. But all in all, I'm seeing a pretty good emotional stability after that, and understanding where your sadness comes from, in that it could be bolstered to make it even more scary. Like, oh my God, I'm never going to find somebody, I'm going to be alone forever, or God, I'm a horrible person, what did I do? Or, or it could have been so much worse. Are all people like this? There's a lot of thoughts that are probably going through your head this month regarding fears. I mean, the holidays kind of bring it out in a lot of us. So that could be what's triggering it at this time. Maybe spending time around family, healing a situation within a family member as well, but bringing balance with communication as far as being able to listen and being able to speak clearly, and also from the heart, like with the heart and mind. But you are moving forward here with the Queen of Cups. That's you, Pisces. So you're able to examine these emotions, right? You're getting away from this deceit. You're getting away from the lies. You're getting away from the things that just keep breaking your own heart. Because we can get our heart broken, things cannot work out, but we can actually be the worst enemy to ourselves, perpetuating a lie. Just because something didn't work doesn't mean that you don't deserve for it to work someday, Five of Swords in reverse. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself if something didn't work out. And I think that maybe you're getting to that place of like, you know what? I do deserve this cup of love. I do deserve my cup to be full. Kind of just feeling the emotions, but not letting them overwhelm you. And understanding that part of it is our own role, our own place. We played our own role because of the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. So it's like it's time to forgive yourself for protecting yourself or having your own toxic behaviors if you got out of a bad situation. It's time to work on that, and it's time to figure it out. But I think that you're relying on family right now. There's something that might be missing. If you keep going through a continuous cycle of Judgment in reverse, there's something that needs to be changed, something that needs to be done differently, potentially, with the Judgment card in reverse. So what are you doing over and over again that's keeping you stagnant? Because it looks like the universe is trying to speak to you, but you're not taking the wand. Maybe you're not ready, but it's right around the corner, right? Ace of Wands in reverse, Judgment in reverse, saying no, not heeding the call, not listening to your purpose, But you're in healing mode at this point. You're in healing mode, but you're also in like realizing how powerful you are with that High Priestess card and the Strength card. Could be dealing with a Leo, or could have been dealing with a Leo. Sun card. Advice. Yeah. So you're not so quick to move forward into an unknown situation. Something's holding you back. You might still want to speak your mind, or you might be waiting for a message to come in. Can I get some advice, Spirit? Yeah, the advice is keep yourself busy, but don't overwhelm yourself, and make sure that you're not avoiding or filling a void with work. I'm getting also maybe partying a lot. You could be definitely working on your image at this time. Love that dress. Distractions. The devil. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, but this could also be attaching yourself to things that could actually entrap you, as far as codependency issues, not being able to move forward and holding on to an idea that is no longer serving you. All it is kind of keeping you tied to something that doesn't exist anymore. Right? Could be overindulging in getting idolization. Idolizing somebody and putting somebody on a pedestal. But really, instead of, temperance, they're the freaking devil. Ooh. Page of Swords. Somebody might be stalking your social media, checking in every once in a while, making sure you're all right. Getting thought bubbles. So this could be just somebody who's thinking about you. You might even just be that empathetic or empathic or in tune with other people that you understand when they're thinking about you. Advice is to get through the pain. I'm getting right about it. For some reason, this looks like ink. And these look like pens being dipped into ink. The ink of the heartbreak, the ink of the blood that comes from the heart after it's been stabbed. Yeah. And be thankful that it wasn't worse. I know, that sounds terrible. But getting over heartbreak and being proud of yourself for making the decision before the tower fell. Because the tower is an inevitable end. It's an inevitable destruction in order to break down the foundation that isn't working so that it can be rebuilt. So no longer focusing on the heartbreak and the pain, right? But rising above it to see why it happened. What did I need to work on within myself? What were the things I wasn't seeing clearly that were keeping me from moving forward? And then you rebuild your foundation. You rebuild. We rebuild! All right, I'm gonna get you some mermaid cards. What do my lovely Pisces need to know for the month of December or the next 30 days? Sorry, it's a big card mess, but I figured if people want to see the cards every once in a while, I could do that rather than you just looking at my face. So, let me know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm a little rusty because I took 3 months off, and I apologize about that, but I needed to regain my balance. I'm still working on figuring out time management. That is not my strongest suit, as I am working on a master's program, a 40-hour-a-week job, therapy, the gym, and my social life. So I apologize. So we have light. Let the light in. Oh my God, I love this card. Sorry, I love this card. It's feeling unsure, but remembering that you are the light. Purification, peace. Is it fun? Is it exciting? Is it gonna kill you? If it's not gonna kill you and you really want to do it, go do it. What's holding you back? Money? I feel like there's a loneliness here. There's a loneliness. It's like you have a really bright light, and I know that people are drawn to it, but you could be very particular about who you let into your light. Making a wish upon a star. This is like the mermaid version of a wish upon a star to me right now. That's what's popping in my head. Sitting at the edge of the waters, feeling the emotions. I'm not sure if you want to feel that way again. So it's like staying in a safe space by the lighthouse. I love that lighthouse. Lighthouses are a symbol of protection, of safety, that you're never alone. and then letting go. Right? So decluttering is what I'm feeling like with all these weeds, like cutting the seaweed away so that you can swim freely. There's still some things holding you back, and I think you know this already. You know this. You're very connected with your emotions. You're the high priestess upright, right? You see through the bullshit. You see through the bullshit. You understand that you can't sleep, and you understand exactly what's going on because you're going through a painful ending, but you know that you're strong because you've been through so much worse. Right now, you're just figuring out what's real and what's not. With the Seven of Swords in reverse, there's a lot of whys going on, right? Was why your card? I think it was. A lot of whys going on. Why did this happen? Should I be afraid forever? Like, is this just the way it is? Is this just the way people are? No. This is mercy right here. Once you get upon that hill, that's when the sun rises. That's how far it is. So you're almost there to get to that illumination period. And you're going in with the right style, too. With your cup of love. Whether it's something you're giving away or just something that you're heating close by so that you know who you are and you stick true to who you are. There might be an apology coming, or you need to apologize or forgive yourself, right? It's okay to feel deeply. It means that you cared. It means that you cared. You had a big heart. You have a big heart. But right now, it's time for you to focus on what's going to help you move forward and where the imbalances are so that your tires can be on straight and you can move in a single direction, not in circles. But I think that you're on the right path here. And I hope that this was confirmation for some of you to give you confidence in moving forward and that you're doing the right thing, getting away from these thought patterns that could be swirling you into this chaos repeated. Anyway, thank you so much for spending time with me. Anybody who dropped by or watches later, definitely leave some comments below. I read them all. Yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you so much for your support, and I hope you have a wonderful next 30 days.